Well, if you're trying to save money, you may think that you shouldn't eat out at a restaurant, but our next guest says it actually could help you save money and be more health conscious. We've got Bernadette Joy from Crush Your Money Goals. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
So we can go out to eat if we're trying to save money.
I am going to advocate that we can and we should eat out. There was a recent poll that said that 2/3 of Americans feel guilty about eating out. Have you ever felt guilty about eating out?
Oh yeah. When you're trying to save money, it feels like you're doing something really wrong if you go out to eat at a restaurant.
Yes. Well, I'm here to tell you that eating out actually helped me pay off a ton of debt, helped me save money, and we're going to talk about how we did that.
Yeah, so you've got 4 reasons that eating out can be good for your money plan. Let's start with, it can help simulate the travel experience if you're wanting to go on a trip but can't afford it.
Yes. So I love traveling internationally. Do you like traveling also?
Yes.
But sometimes it's not in the cards.
It's not. Yes, you can want to go travel all over the world, but the money's just not there.
Yeah, so recently, as an example, my husband and I, we love Korean culture, but the tickets to Korea are really expensive.
I'm sure they are.
Right now. And so what we decided to do is we invited another friend who loves Korean culture too. She loves K-pop, she likes K-dramas, and we decided to do a local food tour here in Charlotte of all the different Korean restaurants. And so that is a way to feel like, okay, I'm kind of satisfying that travel itch without spending a ton of money on plane tickets.
Right, which can then make you feel a little bit better and better about your spending too, so you're not dropping thousands on a plane ticket. You're just having fun here locally.
That's exactly right.
Conscious health choices too, which I think a lot of people think when they go out to eat they're going to splurge, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah, so of course, if you're going to go eat at the fast food places, you're going to eat like greasy stuff, not going to be so healthy.
Right.
And a lot of people assume that if you're eating out that you're not eating healthy. But in Charlotte, we have so many great healthy options. We've got great Mexican restaurants, we've got great Mediterranean restaurants. And what I found is that when I actually go out and eat out, I tend to eat healthier because I want to make the most bang for my buck. And so before you say, okay, eating out is going to be unhealthy for my budget and for my body, look for places that offer healthy options and then really say, okay, well, how can I make the most for my money by choosing something that I probably wouldn't cook at home?
Right, and it also can help with portion control.
Yes, so this is what I figured out, is that in the U.S., I think we all know this intuitively, we got big portions.
Yes.
Especially here in the South.
They set that plate down and you're like, I am never going to be able to finish that.
Yes, and so I figured out that actually the portions in most restaurants are 2.5 times the amount that you're supposed to be eating. So what my husband and I have figured out is that any meal that we get outside, we basically just split it into thirds. So he will take a portion, I'll take a portion, and we'll take a portion home.
Yes.
And I don't know about you, but when I'm at home and I cook at home, I eat a lot more because I have no idea. And I'm like, oh, I'm at home, I'm just eating,
you just
watching
pour
TV.
it all into the pot. You're just like, whatever, I'm going to make all of it.
Exactly. But when you're out, you're like, okay, this is the plate. This is what we've got. And we always try to make it a habit of taking at least some portion of it home. And so that stretches it out to another meal. A $15 bowl at one of my favorite Mediterranean places comes out to $5 a portion, which is cheaper than what it would have cost for me to make it at home.
I do the same thing because I can never finish my food at a restaurant, and then there's 1 or 2 more meals that I've got at home that I don't just spend money on. So last thing, conserving time and energy.
Yes, we are all busy, we are all tired, we've got a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of parents, I notice in particular, feel guilty about eating out and not cooking every meal for their kids from scratch. But what I found is that if you have a very busy professional life, then eating out can actually save you money because you're saving time on the groceries, you're saving time and energy on like cooking all those things, you're not doing dishes and all of that stuff, and you can actually focus on spending time with the people that you like. So for all of the moms, all of the dads out there who feel guilty about eating out, this is your sign. It is okay.
It's okay. Do it.
Is okay. And if you save more time and energy, what I tell my clients is use that energy then to be good at your job, to be good at building your income, to be, spending time on investing. Would you make more money doing dishes, or would you make more money being good at your job? Focus that energy on that instead.
Well, now I'm ready to go out and eat at a restaurant because it's going to save me money. But if people are looking for more money tips, you actually have a book that people can pre-order. This is super exciting. Tell us more about it.
I'm so excited. It's my first book. It's called Crush Your Money Goals, the 25 smart habits that you can use to save, invest, and fast track your financial freedom. It's entirely based off of my own experience as well as the experience of all of the people I've taught over the years on how you can actually live your life, eat out, be very practical in this modern world, and save a ton of money. So it's at crushyourmoneygoals.com.
I love that. Definitely check out her book. You've been a guest on our show for so long and giving such amazing tips, so we really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.